So it all started out, interestingly enough, with a cold email. And what happened is out of college, I thought I wanted to be Jerry Maguire. I thought I wanted to be a sports agent working with pro athletes. Like, who doesn't want that? It's the coolest job ever. And I went out to Chicago and worked with a company called SFX Baseball in the marketing department, and they represent about 200 guys in Major League Baseball. And the job sucked, and I was bored, and I realized that I wanted to be an entrepreneur at that job. And the reason is I just wanted more control over my time. I never wanted a ceiling on how much I could achieve. And this was not a big company; it was 25 people. So I saw an article. I started my day off by reading the New York Times. I saw an article with it said like Facebook killer, the next Facebook, and it was about this website. It was on the New York Times Bits and Bytes section about this website called College Only, and it was a reversion to the original Facebook, where you had to have a .edu email address to become a part of it. And so I emailed. The guy who started it was some kid I had a lecture with, or a precept with, which is like a small group class. I joined to a lecture as a freshman. We weren't really friends. I actually thought he talked too much in the class. And I cold emailed him and basically said, hey, I saw congrats on the New York Times. I think it's awesome what you're doing. I'd love to be part of it however I can. Is there any internships available? And we had a phone call the next day in the parking lot during my lunch break, and I convinced him to give me an internship doing community management, which I didn't even know what that was, but I just wanted to work for a startup to cut my teeth in entrepreneurship. And I packed my bags. I was getting reimbursed for lunch receipts and my train tickets to New York because my parents lived 2 hours from New York City. So I left my fancy apartment and job in Chicago, moved back with mom and dad 6 months after graduating, and started commuting to New York for this internship. And that was what kind of launched my career into startups and biz dev and entrepreneurship.